I'm Owen.
I'm Bailey.
And I'm Paige, and welcome to Wildcat Weekly.
Shout out to Miss Barth's 3rd grade class for that awesome new intro.
So, Ange has a video about basketball, girls basketball.
Oh, that's cool. I used to play basketball. I heard that they're doing really well so far, so let's go check it out.
Hey guys, it's Bay.
Pay.
And the most important one of all, it's
Curl. This week I got some highlights from you guys from Ohio State alumni Ezekiel Elliott. He's been tearing it up at Dallas, and let's just see some highlights. Here we go.
Elliott cuts back. Zeke. Touchdown. First time all game. Elliott gets a good kick out block. And Ezekiel rolling inside the 25. Is the running back. And they give it to Elliott with a big hole. And the rookie. Screen. Elliott again. And 3 different looking linebackers. Here's Elliott breaking loose into 49er territory. Larry with a block. Elliott springs loose inside the 35. Go with Elliott. Has Michael Johnson and a whole lot more to the 21. And Elliott takes it home for the touchdown. In the second half. Begins with Elliott breaking it into the secondary. And it's a foot race, but he will not be touched. But all the way inside the 25. You know, Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback. That's not going to change. Do you have spurts where you don't play as well? Sure. And then you press. We'll see a whole boatload of Ezekiel Elliott now. Still on his feet inside the 40 to the 30. Elliott to the play action. Flaring out to the running back. Elliott breaks away, goes down the sideline, back to the Philly 43. Elliott now to the outside, gets it around. And then it's flared out to Elliott, and Elliott. This is Elliott stepping into the 29-yard line. To the outside. Look at that. Well, we talked about.
There you go. Check this out. The guys are going to go low at the knees, and we already saw the film. There it is. We knew what he was going to do. Cleared with ease. A very exciting young player. An exciting young team at this point.
So April was filming the gingerbread houses this week. No, I'm not even kidding. Those things were so cool.
Really?
Like, I could never build that.
Yeah,
I don't have enough
I
talent.
saw a couple of them. They were pretty cool.
Wait, how do you make a gingerbread house? Do you take my hair and then make a house out of it? Let's go to the video.
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of great talent in Mayfield.
Like me and my basketball skills?
I guess you could say that.
Well, actually, we have a student named Nathan who's trying out for America's Got Talent.
Hey guys, it's Natalie. We have Nathan here who just tried out for America's Got Talent. And so I know all of us have a bunch of questions to ask him. So I'm going to be the woman doing all the work. Okay, so Nathan, tell us how it was. What was the experience like? What happened?
So the experience was great. I met a lot of like cool people down there because of course it's like a big talent show. So it's like taking the one that we have here, but like expanding it with a bunch of different things that like people can do. So I met a lot of cool people. Everyone seemed to be really nice.
Okay. Were your parents with you the whole time?
My mom didn't go because you're only allowed to have one adult with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically it was me and my dad. And like I had that, like usually I get really nervous for stuff like this, but like I never really got nervous.
So what made you start singing in the first place? What age did you start at?
Well, it was like 6th grade because Mr. Bright's choir. Then, like most people know, I'm usually a drummer. So being a drummer and then being in the choir instead of band was like, people were like really confused about it.
Where did you guys perform at before?
Like we performed at Boneyard when it was open.
Okay.
Which we sold, like, wasn't really selling it out because the tickets didn't cost money, but like it was packed wall to wall with people. It was great.
That's so
every
nice.
single time. Willoughby Brewing Company. We played the Good Time 3 Boat a bunch of times. We played really all over the place. So it was like, it was always really nice.
So would you say that anyone really inspired you to get into all this music stuff?
Yeah, there is a few people. I've always listened to music since I was young. So my favorite band's like Green Day. Green Day's always inspired me to make music, to work on music, everything. But the lead singer of the 1975, I would say him and Ed Sheeran. I'm more towards like that like calming, like acoustic Ed Sheeran type stuff. So I don't know, they've really inspired me with my stuff. My parents have really inspired me, my brother and my sister. Like everyone, like a lot of things have inspired me. All the things that go on in my life, like really everything.
That's nice, and it's nice that you have like what you were saying, like your family, your sister, and your parents were there supporting you. That's really important to have. And well, I mean, is there anything you want to add?
Oh, really? Thank you for having me.
All right, well, there you guys go. There's Mayfield's own America's Got Talent star, Nathan Mulok.
And there's Natalie.
There I am.
So Megan and Clark made a video about cross-curriculum. You guys know what that is?
No.
Not at all, but I guess we'll just let them explain it.
Ms. Heinold and Mr. Rice created a cross-curricular learning project where the engineering students created a GPS tracker which they took to Cedar Point, and then the Math for Honors students took the data from the tracker, converted it to language that they could understand, and made graphs which they presented to all the administrators of the school and the school board.
Engineers built some incredible devices. They learned how to program them, extract the data that we needed, and then the mathematics students did a great job applying some new content from what they had learned in our course to real-life data and using the correct terminology, techniques, analysis, and then ultimately putting together some great presentations, and I couldn't be more proud.
The whole distance was not measured in units of distance. It was in degrees, which we can't really graph that. So we had to use this long equation and do a little bit of algebraic razzmatazz to turn it into feet, which we can graph and was readable to us.
This project was a good experience to get involved with other classes like the engineering kids.
It was really cool to see how what we learn in class really applies to the real world.
My favorite part was presenting to all the administrators and all the important people of the school board.
I thought it was really cool that the engineers were able to build a technology that could track the roller coasters.
Indeed. So why project-based learning? Why problem-based learning? I mean, I think the evidence was here today and what we saw these students engaged in. I mean, we are in the information and knowledge age. This is a time where the more we can simulate real life outside of school by engaging in brand new novel things that are deeply engaging and novel and never been done, but also getting people to think. That's really our goal. We want people to think, and I think it's long overdue.
As you move forward in life, I'm going to encourage you at least to continue to look to answer questions that have yet to been fully formed or something that no one else has figured out yet. So you keep working on those new ideas so that you can get somewhere that no one else has ever been.
Mayfield High School cheerleaders have been doing such great volunteer work this year.
There's a new program where the veteran cheerleaders mentor younger cheerleaders. It's called the Sparkle Effect.
So what the Sparkle Effect is, it's actually an international program where it allows kids with special needs and disabilities to show their school spirit. What we're doing today is we're having a bake sale to raise money so we can buy our uniforms, and then we're actually heading over to practice, and we're going to be working on our halftime for our first game next Friday.
The Paw Print is the official newspaper of the high school, and it's really cool because all the students put all their time and effort into these stories, so you guys should really go check it out.
The Paw Print is the official newspaper of our high school, so I am very proud that our students do their very best to try to report what is newsworthy. Writing a news story takes a lot of work because you have to understand how a journalistic story is written in a different way than an academic essay. And so for a student to do this well, it takes a lot of passion to follow that story through and to be really factual and to be thorough and to do a really good job. And fortunately, a lot of the people that we have who have written stories have a tremendous amount of passion, not only to report the truth, but to also pursue topics that they really care about. And so we've had students who give updates about certain clubs that they're really proud of, and that passion is evident through what they write. So the Paw Print is the school newspaper, and it's a club. And so we do have a lot of students who want to join our club just simply to write. We also have what's called the digital news writing course. And so that course is teaching the writing process and teaching more about what news is and what news does well. And so the best works that come out of the digital news writing class will also be published in our Paw Print. And so we have a lot of entries into the Paw Print that come out of the news writing class, but also come out of the Paw Print Club. And I'm really glad that a lot of the former digital news writing students want to continue writing. They know that they do a great job, and they know how grateful we are that they publish such great work, that they choose to stick around and therefore join the club just simply to volunteer. So I'm really proud of the stories that the kids have written so far, and I know that what they have done is absolutely following the standard of what good young journalists should be doing.
Shout out to the wife of the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Boak. Mrs. Boak's class has the outro for us today.
Thanks for watching Wildcat Weekly!
Hey, so make sure you tune in to our holiday episode next Wednesday to watch all the cool holiday events that occur.
Because it's cool.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Is it good?